Go ahead, please.
Oh, yes. So, I, I know you from my brother. I met you from my brother. And I don't think you realize the gravity of what you're doing yet. Like, you're affecting a lot of families, communities with what you're like. I just got introduced community. I see how you work and operate, and it's like I don't get it. I don't understand why you're doing this.
What do you mean why I'm doing this?
Like, just spreading like false information about Islam. You're taking young people, confusing them, getting them away from their religion.
Well, that
And
sound like you are sure. So can you give me the false information I just gave?
well, I mean, I was listening to you and you were talking about the miracles. It's a miracle for a reason. It's not gonna make sense.
Which one is a miracle?
Well, Suleiman talking to the ants, for example. Like, what is so funny about that? I don't get it.
Yeah, you tell me what is the logic of Suleiman speaking. What we heard, the Quran speak about Jesus cross in less than 8 words. 8 words. But when he speak about the ant, he give us a page. What we get? What is the benefit of the ant speaking to Suleiman and Suleiman is speaking to the ant? What is that? What we learn now, and how this is a miracle. This is scientific miracle because simply ants don't talk. They don't speak.
Well,
Ants
that's
are
why it's a miracle.
ants. No, ants is the deaf. You see, the Quran did not say Allah made the ant talk. Suleiman, he heard the ant. The ant she said to the other ants, which mean all ants they talk. So your God Allah made a mistake because either the ants talk or the ants they don't talk. If you read really
Well,
carefully, you see
they communicate.
they communicate. But if you read, it says he heard her speech. What speech? He heard Suleiman. He hear with his eye, his ears. He's a human at the end of the day. So the ant she said. Do you see the word said? Do you see Suleiman says he was amused at her speech? So this is not a miracle. This is just a silly story taken from the Legion of the Jews. Go right now and search in Google. Forget about Christian Prince. Type in Google
Yeah.
the Legion of the Jews. Hold on. The Legion of the Jews. The Legion of the Jews. The story of the ant. Suleiman and the ant. You will see it there. This is legions. So how Muhammad he take a legend? The Jews they tell it to their kids, and he make it part of his holy Quran.
How do you know that it's a legend? Maybe it is.
Because it exists. It exists long before Islam. The Jews have it. Search right now. You know why you
Well,
don't?
yes, but Islam is it's a continuation of the Jewish religion.
Exactly, it's a
That's
continuation, but continuation of legends, because this is a legend. It cannot be found in any holy book, and nobody will believe in such a story. Let me ask you
okay.
now. Okay,
What about Jesus turning water into wine?
well, there's a point of that. Jesus is God. What the point of Suleiman speaking to the ant? What we learn from this now? And look, my friend, you can read, right? It says here, okay, it says here, O you people, we have been taught the speech of the birds. Okay, what Allah he taught Suleiman? The language of the birds. So how he understand the ant?
Well, if he can teach him to understand the birds, why cannot he teach him to understand the ants?
So now if I learn the language of the chicken and the ducks, I can understand the language of the lizard.
No,
Okay,
but
but this is not a
if
this is
God
not a
wants you
this
to
is not a
hear
bird. Is that and why he said bird? He should say we've been taught the language of all animals. No, he said the birds. So now he been told the language of the birds, and then suddenly he is speaking to the ant.
and there was because that was a specific situation.
Okay,
It shows
my
that it's
friend,
you.
I'm going to ask you.
These hands to be
Listen,
touched.
listen. I'm going to tell you about a miracle happening to my grandfather, and tell me if this is true or not. My grandfather, he died standing because he was holding a stick. My grandmother, she go inside the bedroom. Each time she see him, for a year, she did not notice that he is dead. Why? Because when he died, he was holding a stick. Do you believe my story or you don't?
Well, I know what you are trying to connect this with. That
Uh-huh.
is also another miracle.
What miracle? I mean, the guy, nobody noticed because he was holding a stick. Not because God made him stand. He's holding a stick, and because of the stick, nobody noticed he's dead. The guy is dead for a year. And then when the termite they ate his stick. What is the miracle? Termite, they destroy the miracle of Allah.
Well, Allah allowed them to destroy it.
No, show me where it says
Yes.
Allah, he wanted to hide his death. Can't Allah increase his age 1 year more? You know? What is this for? So the Suleiman, the same person, he died, and now Allah don't want anyone to know. Look like Allah is not in control of death. He don't want anyone to know because he not finished the temple. So Allah, he made Suleiman when he die when he's standing.
You know, there's always a way to make a story look stupid, and you are very good at that.
You just admitted that it's stupid. Tell me what the point of this now.
Don't change what I said. I said there's always a way to make a story look.
No, I'm giving you the mic. Make it smart. Go ahead. I am a person. It's good to make a story look bad. Is that what he said, guys? Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm not going to disturb you. Make this a story smart. Go ahead.
I don't remember the details of the story.
No problem. Take your time. Chapter 34. There's nothing to remember. It doesn't say anything. Quran is just a silly book. There's no connection between the verse before it and the verse after it. Read the verse before it. There's nothing to do with the one. So now he made and he built the harib, and even he built statues. So okay. So now when we decided decreed death on him, who is the one who decreed death? Allah. Okay, why you want to hide death? Why you decreed death if you don't want people to know that he is dead? Why? He made a mistake? So go ahead, you said, and you said, I can make a story look stupid, but in fact it's not.
It's because he was putting the jinn to work. And
my friend,
they needed him.
But
they needed him to observe them and watch them.
Okay, but isn't it the jinn is an ugly creatures and they are the shaitan? So the shaitan now they are working for Allah, building a mosque.
Yeah, they were working.
What working? They are building a mosque. Shayateen.
Yes.
Okay, yes, guys, did you hear it? Why shaitan will build a mosque for Allah? I thought he's the enemy of Allah.
Well, because he had authority over them, and that was from Allah.
This is another question. Why shaitan will build a mosque for Allah? I thought this is the enemy. You should not be allowed to enter the mosque. It turned to be that even your mosque is built by Allah. Sorry, by shaitan. Is shaitan a Muslim? What? Is shaitan a Muslim?
Some of the jinn are Muslim.
I'm not talking about the jinn now. I said shaitan. Focus with me.
No, he is not Muslim.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. This is the Quran. The Quran says that shaitan, he worked for Allah, and he worship Allah, and he obey Allah. Read it carefully. Chapter 15, verse number 39. Allah and shaitan, they have a very good relationship. They are friends. In fact, shaitan, he worship Allah. Iblis, Satan said, oh my God, because you misled me. Do you see it? Chapter 15, verse number 39. Tell me how Shaitan and why Shaitan worshipping Allah, and he is a Muslim, and why Allah misled a good Muslim boy. His name is Iblis. I'm listening. Remember, I am the one who make any story look so stupid. So you are welcome to make this story so smart. Go ahead.
Well, the word misled is avwaitani, which is, it's not really misled. It's more like, I cannot find the right word, but seduced me, I guess.
That's even more ugly. You try to fix it, you make it blind. So Allah, he seduced Shaitan to do bad. You are right.
I guess by making the humans and
making a human? It's you who said Allah. No, not by making Adam. Don't make things up. He did not say anything about Adam. He says.
No, I'm trying to explain the story logically. Like, you cannot just. You have to think about the story.
But you did say Allah, he seduced Shaitan. Did you say that?
Wait, let me try to think of a better word.
No, this is the correct word. This is the correct word. Aghwa. You speak Arabic, I speak Arabic. You said the truth. So, Allah, he seduced Shaitan to do wrong. Why Allah will do that?
Okay, I found tempted me. I think that's a better word.
No. Al-Ghawin.
Yes.
Okay, let me show you. Here we go. The same word.
Yes.
The same word in the Quran. You will see al-Ghawin. Listen, my friend. Al-Ghawin. Who is al-Ghawin? As long as you speak Arabic. I'm waiting for you.
But wait, let's stay on
this. We are staying. We are not moving. We are still talking about the same word. What the word al-Ghawin mean?
The people who want something.
Really? I thought the criminals. Yes. I thought the criminals, the bad, the evil doer. Are you sure there's people they want something, like somebody want ice cream? Is that what al-Ghawin mean?
Well, out of context, I think it's correct to say that people who want something.
No, that's false.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong on that.
Maybe no, because you know that the Christian Prince cannot be wrong in this. Let's go. Here we go. Let us go. I'm typing. There's this website is weird. Let us see. There is.
Just remove one. Yeah.
I don't know what it says. Al-Ghawin. Yeah, that's one. Right. Sorry. It says here. إن عبادي ليس لك عليهم سلطان إلا من اتبعك من الغاوين.
Yeah.
Okay, who is al-Ghawin? Who is al-Ghawin? Let us see what it says. Al-Ghawin is those who they are evil. You can open the translation, you can open the interpretation, and you will see al-Ghawin is the criminals, the evil doers, the filthy.
But do you agree that that's the definition in the Quran, not in Arabic?
Read carefully. Yeah, this is definition in the Quran and in Arabic.
But how is that in? I don't see it in Arabic like that. Why is it evil?
Because al-Ghawin is description for the evil ones. Read carefully. This is your translation. Certainly you shall have no authority over my slaves except those who follow you of Ghawin. Between two brackets, mushrikeen and those who go astray, criminals, polytheists, evildoers, etc. This is what al-Ghawin mean. Do you see it? Okay. So Shaitan, he said, aghwaytani, which is translated by Muslims as misled me, and you translated it as he seduced me. Allah, he seduced Shaitan to be what? To be mushrik, to go astray, to be criminal, to become polytheist, and to become an evildoer. Allah, he made Shaitan do that. He seduced him. Why?
How he seduced him?
Why?
I'll I'll tell you how he did it.
No, no, I'm not asking you how. I'm asking why he did it.
Well, okay, I don't know how to start by why. Let me start by first.
No, no,
Like
because how I don't care. I don't care, my friend. I can seduce you by a woman. I can seduce you by a potato, tomato. This is not the intention of it is the important. Why Allah wanna make Shaitan? Shaitan was not a bad person, as you see. Shaitan was a victim of Allah. Shaitan is a victim of Allah.
Well, maybe it was the test from Allah as well.
No, it says clearly, you misled me. Allah did not say no, I did not. He agreed. What test? Give me the test Allah He gave to Shaitan, and then we will see if there is a test. There is no test. Allah.
Well, he became one of the al-Ghawin.
But he just confessed that Allah is the one who made him Ghawin. So Allah misled him. And now I'm asking you, what is the test Allah gave to Shaitan? Adam, he been taught not to eat from this tree, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the test Allah He gave to Shaitan? Did He tell him don't talk to Adam? Did He tell him not to deceive him? So which one happened first? Adam must be, Shaitan must be deceived before the story of Adam.
No, he was jealous.
What jealous? Okay, where do you get this story from? Sorry, where in the Quran it says Adam was jealous?
Adam.
Sorry, Shaitan. Show me where Shaitan was jealous. In fact, the Quran says that Allah, He have an argument with the angels. And they say to him, are you going to create someone who will do mischievement and mislead? He said, I know what you know not. So then he asked the angels to bow down and to Adam as a penalty, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. But Shaitan, he refused to bow down. Is that correct?
Yeah.
But Shaitan isn't an angel. Allah, He command the angels to bow down. Why is upset from Shaitan? Shaitan is not an angel in Islam. Shaitan, in Christianity, Satan is an angel. He's a fallen angel. In Islam, he's just a genie. So imagine I say, all cats say meow, except the dog, he says ow. And then I get upset from the dog. Well, he's not a cat. Allah commanded the angels to bow down. Do you see where it says Allah commanded the angels and Satan to go down? No. So why Allah is upset from the Shaitan? He is not part of the conversation. He did not accuse Adam of anything. He is not the one who said Adam would do mischievement. It was just the angels, Allah and the angels speaking. So why even, it's not even fair. Why Adam should bow down to someone he had nothing to do with him? Here you see that Allah is being unjust. He is punishing someone he did nothing wrong. He did not talk to Adam. He did not accuse Adam. He had nothing to do with Adam conversation. It was only Allah and the angels. And then we are upset because he did not bow down. In the top of that, if you read the story carefully, you will see how silly the author of the Quran. Allah wanted to prove to the angels when they accuse Adam that he know what they know not. As we see in verse number 30, chapter 2, 30. Allah, he decided to get them busted. How? He taught Adam the names. He said to him, this cat, her name is Susu. This dog, his name is Fufu. This tree, it's called mulberry. And now Allah want to show them that they do not. He's God. He is the one who knows everything. So he put the dog and the cat and the tree in the front of the angel and he said to them, tell me the names of those things if you are truthful. In fact, do you see the word truthful? In kuntum sadiqin, you speak Arabic. What is the opposite of sadiqin? What is the opposite of sadiqin? He said to them, in kuntum sadiqin. What is the opposite of sadiqin?
Liars.
Liars, thank you very much. So Allah is accusing the angels to be liars. The angels of Islam's proven to be all of them liars in the Quran. It's in front of you. So if they are truthful, they will be able to say the names. They said to him, Allah, how we can do that? We do not know. Which is funny. The angel said to him, well, what we are doing the opposite. You give us those things, we give it names, and you tell us the names. I mean, isn't it funny that I am the one who called the dog Juju, and then I ask you, what is the name of my dog? And then you say to me, I do not know. And then I say his name is Juju, and that is the proof that I am God. How that work? It should be the opposite. Very silly story. And now...
That's not really. It also can shows how Allah can create things and...
No, this is not about create. This is not about create, my friend. Hold on. It says Allah, he taught Adam the names. And by the way, the same thing is mentioned in the Bible, but not what Muhammad is saying now. God said, taught Adam the names. In the Bible meant God gave Adam knowledge about things around him. That's it. So how Adam he knew it, angels will not. That's silly. Isn't it you Muslim, you say angels, they can hear us when we are talking? Isn't it you Muslim, you say angels are everywhere? Suddenly now the angels, they are not. What happened?
But no, at that moment.
At that moment, they took drugs. They were taking drugs. Yeah. But look what happened now. Your God is accusing angels to be liars. You receive your Quran from who? From an angel. Is that correct?
In kuntum sadiqin, about like it's not about their first their nature. It's not like, oh, they're liars or like they're lying beings because of that moment.
What lying?
In kuntum sadiqin, that the humans will...
What the human, my friend? I ask you, what is the opposite of a truthful? You yourself, you said liars. I agree with you.
Yes.
So now Allah, if accusing angels to be liar about this topic, that means they can be liars about everything. You can't be liar in one thing and truthful in the other thing. A liar is a liar. When you lie,
I don't see it.
No, you see it. You're just trying to play dumb now. If I lied, that means I lied. Is that correct? I cannot say I am the truthful, because the second you commit sin, isn't it your prophet? You say, like, when everybody commits sin, why we call him a sinner? Because simply every one of us commits sin. The second you commit one sin, you are a sinner. It doesn't matter how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, doesn't matter. You're just counting, but still, sin is sin. And now, according to this, they are committing sin. They are not truthful. They are liars. And look what your God did. He ordered them to bow down to a man. And this is against what Muslims they claim, that Islam is a religion of monotheism, and we bow down only to Allah. Suddenly now the angels are bowing down to a man who will do mischievement. And guess what? The angels, they were right. Adam, he did mischievement, and Allah himself, just a few verses after, he came out from heaven. So the angels, they told the truth, and Allah is ignorant. Allah, he kicked the same person who he just said, I know what you know not. The angel said to him, this guy will do bad. Him and his kids, Allah accused them of lying. So who is the liar?
But Allah did tell them that he will that he will send the, like, even before he did the sin, he told the angels that he will put the humans at the earth.
Thank you. You just hit your God in the head with a big bullet, not a bullet, a missile, nuke. Look what happened. According to your religion, Allah, he decreed the sin of Adam before he created him. 40 years, 40 years before his creation.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So Adam did not commit sin. Based on this, correct?
No, he did, and it was decreed for him. It was yes, you can say it was out of his control. But
So hold on. So when I commit sin and you force me to commit sin, is that really sin? If you force me,
that's a very complicated topic.
no, no, no. It is very easy, and you are smart, and you speak Arabic. I'm showing the reference. Your God, he forced Adam to commit sin, which means he forced Shaitan to commit sin too. That's why he said, "Aghwaytani." So both of them, they are victims of the evil God Allah. As you see here, Moses saying to Adam, "Hey, Adam, because of you, we are out of heaven." Adam says to Moses, "You ignorant idiot, you are the one who spoke to Allah. Don't you know that Allah, he forced me to commit sin in a decree 40 years before my creation? So why Allah is punishing Shaitan if this is a plan from Allah?" Which means Shaitan, I will make Shaitan. Now we connect the dots. Shaitan, he said to Allah, "Aghwaytani, you misled me." How? He made him come to Adam and play with him. He forced him. Adam been forced too to commit sin, to disobey Allah. And all this plan is designed by Allah 40 years for both. So both of them, they are victims of the real devil, aka Allah.
Yeah, well, when you, like I said, there's always more than one way to look at a story as you perceive it.
My friend, what way? What way? Listen, this is the decree. You agreed. Allah, he decreed. Can Adam change it? No. Don't tell me one way, other way, three. There is no way. This is decree, destiny. Can Adam change his destiny? No.
It's more like knowledge. Like
No, 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 no. This is not knowledge. Don't make it things up. You see, he's saying to him, Musa is saying to him, Adam says to Musa, "Do you blame me?" Which means we cannot blame him. If it's about knowledge only, yes, we can blame Adam. He commits sin. Correct? Knowledge of Allah will not change that you commit sin. So we can blame you. But this is not what happened. Are you blaming me for something which Allah decreed? Not Allah knows. So why we cannot blame Adam? Because this is not his choice. He been forced to. And your prophet, he says that Adam, he won the argument. So we cannot blame Adam for his sin. What happened? Did you decide to leave Islam or not yet?
no, not at all. I'm trying to.
I'm holding. Are you holding? I don't think you are holding. I think you are collapsing. With my respect to you, your argument is false. This is Satan. What we see in front of us is Satan. Satan is forcing people to commit sin. This is going to be God. God is about just. So why Adam was kicked out from heaven?
Isn't this the same story in the
Bible? No. In the Bible, God did not decree for Adam to commit sin. God told him, "Don't commit sin." Adam commits sin. Here is a different story. Your God, he forced Adam and Shaitan. So now Shaitan himself is a person committing sin, forced by Allah. Adam himself, he forced to commit sin by Allah. So Shaitan and Adam, both of them, are victims of the biggest criminal, which is Islam, religion, Allah.
That like, yeah. I see your points, but I don't agree with it.
Okay, let us see. Let us see if you will agree with me or not. I will go for something else. When you commit fornication, do you choose? Do you choose? Hold on. Do you choose to commit fornication, or Allah forces you to commit fornication?
As I said, Christian Prince, it didn't like I wasn't here to come and like talk into these topics with you. I just want to tell you that like what you're doing is more than just having fun and making fun of a religion. It's like affecting a lot of families, and
How many of
people
your
are,
family left Islam because of me?
well, my little brother watches your videos and it's just fucked up, you know.
Oh,
So
look like you are the same now. You are leaving Islam because you could not answer me, and now you are trying to change the topic. My family, because of you, my family. If your brother, he did not find this Islam as stupid, he will not leave Islam. He did not F up, as you said. He is the right one. And now you're trying to change the topic because you have no answer. You are out of answers. You don't know what to say. You came here to accuse me of misleading Muslims, making thousands of Muslims leave Islam. You don't know the impact you are doing in our society. It's not my fault. I'm just saying the truth, and the truth will set you free. That's what Jesus said. So you cannot answer why Allah will force you to commit fornication. How that is just? And then how he will punish me for it? How Allah, he forced Adam to commit sin, and then he punished him for it? How Allah forced Shaitan to commit sin, and then he punished him for it? This is not God. God is about just.
all right, well, I don't have an answer for you.
What about leaving Islam, myself, my friend, right now, and save yourself? You don't have an answer because obviously the proofs is overwhelming. You came, you insulted me in the beginning, claiming that I'm lying, making stories look stupid, sound stupid when they are not, when in fact I am not doing that. I am showing you how stupid it is. And now you agreed with me. That's why you cannot answer. You speak Arabic. You are born in an Arabic family, I can tell. And you can read both in English and Arabic. So what is the excuse for you to say, I do not know? It's obvious. This God, he forced sin. If you don't commit sin, he will even destroy you, Muhammad said. Adam is a victim. Shaitan is a victim. Eve is a victim. I mean, everybody is a victim of Allah. So the real sinner in this earth, if he exists, it is the devil Allah. Because only evil one will force people to do evil, and then he laughs at them, accusing them of doing evil. He's not even admitting that this is his evil. So while Jesus, he said, I came for the sick, not for the healthy. Your God in the Quran says, are you going to guide the one who Allah misguide? So what his job? Is to misguide. And not only that, nobody can guide the one who I misguide. What kind of logic this logic is? Why Allah even misguiding people, and why he will not be them guided? So I advise you, my friend, I'm not against you, by the way. I listen to you all the way, even though your accusation is an insult to me, but I understand. I advise you right now to leave Islam, the same as your brother he did.
All right, well, I have nothing else to say. I'm gonna hang up.
Did you decide to
Thank
leave
you.
Islam? You left Islam, right?
No.
You did.
No, that's
Then stay.
that's
Then stay and prove me wrong. You just admitted that Islam cannot refute me. You just, when you say I'm going to leave, simply
no. I don't have the information. I don't have.
No, you do. I gave you that. You do not need books. The story in front of you. Your prophet did not give you books beside this. He gave you this. That's it. This is the story. Read it. The story of the first sin of the first man is not Adam's sin. It is Allah. Where do you want to go? Even your prophet make it clear that even when someone he commit fornication, all kind of sin, it was a decree. Decree. So now if I go and sleep with women, why Allah want to punish me for sleeping with women? Why there's a punishment for adultery when this is nothing but a decree from Allah? And you must commit. What a madness religion.
Where is this decree?
It's in front of you. Do you see it? This is the name of the chapter. Chapter of the son of Adam, share of zina, etc. Decreed from him. Do you see it? I can show it to you in Arabic. You speak Arabic. وَحَظَّهُ مِنَ الزِّنَا. This is باب القدر. قُدِّرَ على ابن آدم. قُدِّرَ. It's a decree. What kind of God? He make us fornicate so he can punish us for fornication. He forced us to fornicate. What you will do now? You will say, I have to go? You run away from the truth? Is that how a smart, intelligent man like you do when he faces something obvious?
Oh yeah, I just wanna. I don't wanna hang up and say nothing. So I'm gonna try. I'm sorry, man, but thank you for having me, and have a nice day.
Well, I'm glad that you left Islam, my friend. And we pray that soon you will accept Jesus.
That is not gonna happen.
You left Islam already. You just agreed with everything I said. You are out of Islam. You are. And say hello to your brother. Maybe soon we will meet in the church together. Praise the Lord. We are always victorious. If the Lord is with me, who could be against me? They are blaming me that Muslim society, tens of thousands of people live in Islam, and his family members left Islam, but he came to save his brother, supposedly. He ended himself leaving Islam. What is this? How in the world that this is a religion? My friends, we are not here because we want to teach hate against Muslims. We are here to save them. The Lord, he says, I came for the sick, not for the healthy. And Muslims are people who they are sick with the falsehood of Muhammad. And we are here to give them the cure from the Lord of a cure, the one who made the blind see, the one who healed any kind of disease. Even there's a video of Mufti Mink. He says, Jesus, he just waved his hands and thousands of thousands get healed. That is Jesus. The one who has power over death, not by killing, but by resurrecting. The one the Quran described that he can create from the mud the bird, and he breathed into the mud, and the mud will become a living flying bird. That is my Jesus. Who is your Allah? An idiot. An author of a book, he cannot make a story to look smart for a second. So always we are victorious in the name of Christ. And you always will be a loser. It doesn't matter how big your number is. Islamic society lost their peace since the time of Muhammad. You Muslim women cannot even walk in the street in peace alone. You have to have a guardian because of Muhammad. In the heart of Islamic countries. Because Islam made women a sexual object, a target, and made the man a predator. So instead of living as a human, we became wolves, biting each other. In Christ, we are going back to Him and going back to our humanity. In Christ alone, a human being, he lived as a human. In Muhammad, in Allah, in the Quran, you are nothing but a beast. You are willing to bite your own brother. The caliphate of the Muslims killed by Muslims. Aisha took an army to kill Ali and his family, which is the family of Muhammad, 10,000 men. Ali took an army to fight the other Muslims. Muslims killing Muslims non-stop from the time of Muhammad until now. Yemen, Syria, Iraq, you name it. They cannot live in peace because the King of Peace is not in their life. And that is Jesus. So I say to you, Muhammad, and repent before it's too late. Your God is a fool. And your Quran is written by a drunk man. He cannot write a story and put it together full of contradiction and stupidity and low ethic. Go ahead, my friend. Al-Bahithu anis salam. I do. Go ahead. Are you a Muslim?
Yes.
What? So you have no comment about what we say? Nothing? Suddenly you want to talk about theology? So everything we say to you, you heard nothing, you know nothing. And the only thing you are worrying about theology. What theology? Do you know what theology means?
Yeah.
What theology means? Tell me, teach me. Doctrine? Do you Muslims have doctrine?
Yes.
What is your doctrine? Okay, what is your doctrine? Tell me about it. Well, which it's, I don't understand. Can you speak louder? Who care if your God? Who care if your God is one? Secondly, do your God Himself believe He is one? Well, well, that verse doesn't say Allah is one. No, my friend. That verse doesn't say Allah is one. It says قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. Ahad in Arabic means one of. Ahad, He is one of. Yeah. If I type the word Ahad in the Quran right now, here we go. I will type it in the search engine. You will find it repeated tons of times in the Quran, and all of it is coming one off. You can check every verse you see in the screen. You see my screen? Do you see my screen?
Yes, yes.
All right. Every verse of those, do you see the highlighted in yellow word?
Yes.
Each one of them is the word Ahad. Ahad always mean one of. All of those. Look how many. And then we arrive to the verse you mentioned yourself. You said Allah, He says, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. And then you will find that this verse have nothing to do with Allah as being one. Allah is being one of. This is what Ahad mean. This is the same word as Echad, which represent unity or a group. So when Muslims they say Allah is Ahad, they just busted Allah. He can't be one. Secondly, if your God is one or two, who care? There is people who worship Satan, and they have the temple of Satan. They believe that God is one, and He is Satan. Now the question is your God is Satan, or He is the good God?
Okay.
What?
Can you please say?
Is your God Satan?
No. Can you please?
How you know that your God is not Satan?
Since you're the one making the claim, so you have the proof.
Well, I have tons of proofs. You know, as an example, Satan always, he is, you know, he focus in sexual temptation and money and power. Is that correct?
Right.
So what your God focus in? What is your reward if you believe in this God Allah? Isn't it sex and money?
Can you have it?
Huh?
Reward.
Huh?
You can have anything you want in that.
I don't hear you. What?
You can have anything you want in that.
Exactly. But Allah, he mentioned specifically that he is even going to jail for you. Women who they are jailed. They are jailed. They cannot leave. For eternity, it's just to rape them. How that can be from God?
Can you prove that?
It's in front of you, chapter 55, verse number 72. I'm showing it on the screen. Those women are jailed. They cannot move. They cannot get out. Their job is only to have open legs for the Muhammadans. So Allah will reward you if you follow him by women who they are jailed. They cannot go anywhere. Nobody can see them, only you. And they will stay with you there for eternity. Is that really from God?
Okay, that's it.
So what?
Can you prove the, let's say, beliefs now. Can you prove your belief regarding the Trinity is logical?
Well, let us first agree that Islam is from the devil, and then we can talk about the Trinity. Did you decide to leave Islam? I don't understand. What did you? I don't know. Your microphone is not clear. Did you decide to leave Islam?
For the sake of yes.
No, not for the sake. Either you leave Islam or not. We are not playing. We are not kids here. So I asked you. You said you are the one who said you want to speak about mythology. Why you want to change it now? So the mythology of Islam is what? There's a God. Muslim, they say he's one, but when he speak in Arabic, he called himself we. They ask the Muslim why. They say because Allah, he make it as a form of respect. So Allah, he believe that if he is respected more, he have to be we, not one. And that is against him being one. Because obviously, being one is not enough respected. Being we is more respected. Then we ask the Muslims, what the difference between Satan and Allah? And then in 2 minutes we will find that Satan and Allah, they are one person, because both of them, they focus in sexual temptation and money and power. Everything the Muslim is a promise is satanic. Even the Muslim, he been taught that he can lie. Even he lied to his wife, and the wife lied to her husband. A society based on lie is a society of the devil. And I mean, even the stupid religion, they say you should not lie. Muhammad, he come with different idea. No. You can lie to your wife, and your wife, she can lie to you, and you can lie to your friends, and you can lie to your enemy. So who's left? I lied to my wife, I lied to my friends, I lied to my enemies. The guy is gone. What happened to him? What happened to Mr. Mythology? Are you there, my friend? Mr. Mythology? You should not leave. You can seek refuge by Allah and you will have victory. Right? Just seek refuge by Allah and you will win. So the Muslims, they have one topic they want to talk about, the Trinity. Why? Because Islam is empty. Who cares if you believe in one or two? By the way, we Christian, we believe in one God anyway. Trinity is one God.
Hello?
Yes, mister, go ahead.
Oh, hello, Christian Prince. I appreciate the work you do. I'm from Germany,
All right.
and I'm a Christian. And Germany is full of Turks and Arabs, so I'm a Christian, and they are Muslims. So can you give me something that is easy to debunk? Because when I argue with them, they come with the Trinity, but Trinity is hard to explain. So they always say, yeah, go and read the Quran, but I say there's so many verses. Like, can I read you some surahs?
All right. Well, you know, first of all, the Trinity is not hard to explain. All what you need to say, this is how God He is. Can you explain to me why Allah have legs? Just tell him that, you know.
Oh yes, I've saw this one too. Where you explained on.
Let's listen to me carefully. Take a note. When somebody says to you, "Can you explain to me the Trinity?" Then say to him, "Can you explain to me why Allah He have a hand and 5 fingers and a shin and a foot?" He will say, "We cannot explain." So I said, then you say to him, "How come you are questioning the Trinity, but you don't question your God? Why Allah have shin? Is Allah's shin is the same as Allah Himself? Are they united? Are they separated? Are they one part?" Same time.
Can I say something, please?
Listen. Same time, the Trinity is very simple. It's not hard to explain. God, He is 3 persons and 1. What I will explain to you about it. 3 persons and 1 in the same time. If God cannot be 3 and 1, He cannot be God. This is how He is. So Allah is 1 person, but yet He have a hand. This 1 person who have a hand, He have hand for what reason? Is that because the hand is connected to Allah and that make it the hand of Allah and make it Allah Himself? So is Allah is a hand? Is Allah is a shin? Muslims don't question Allah. They don't question why Allah have no spirit. Our God, He is a spirit and He have a spirit. So it's very normal to say for Him, how come your God is 1? Yet in the Quran He says in chapter 21 verse number 17, had we intended to take a partner, a wife or a son, we have to take it from us. Allah, if He is 1, He will take a partner from us. Who is us? He will partner with who? The Muslim usually, they will say, and they give you a false translation, they say sometime presence, they say sometime from us, they change it, but the Quran is so clear. Had we intended to take a partner, we take it from us. And then if we go and read the interpretation, you will see that us mean the virgins in heaven or the angels. But if Allah is 1, how those are us in the interpretation? If Allah is 1, how He will take a partner from us? So this is
repeat the last sentence, please.
Chapter 21, verse number 17. Do you see my screen?
Yes, I'm writing down. Wait, please.
All right. So, had we intended to take a pastime, i.e., a wife or a son, etc., we could surely have taken it from us. Who is us? If Allah is 1. You say us if you are a person belong to the same group of people or same creatures. Is the angel of Allah are us? Is Allah an angel? Is the women in the heaven, they are from the same kind of Allah? I thought they are women, a human. How that us work? The Muslim usually, when Allah He say we, they say here is about being majestic. Allah He elevate Himself to be respected, but this is again against their argument. Why? Obviously Allah don't like to be called I, because He don't feel respected by being I, so He called Himself fake we. So it's not befit to Allah to be called Trinity, but it befit to Allah to call Himself we, which is fake we. This is number 1. Number 2, the first we is majestic. The second we is majestic. What about us? how we can solve it. Very repeated statement in the Quran.
Okay, thank you. Because Ramadan, I think for Islam, it starts in one week, and people, is it true that they say that Shaitan comes out of somewhere, that he's free on Ramadan?
No,
Which makes no
according
sense.
to Muslim, Shaitan, he will be chained in the month of Ramadan. And this is again
Yes.
another proof that Muhammad is a fraud. Why? If Shaitan is chained, so who is the one committing sin? In month of Ramadan, actually, violence increase. If you if you if you search right now, if you type in Google,
Yes.
why violence, and go and find the answer from Muslim website. Why violence
Yes, this is
increase in Ramadan? I'm not going even to
what
show
I
you.
heard you say this one in another video. You said Ramadan is not good because people die because the body changes.
Heart attack, yeah, heart attack. So
Heart attack, yes.
yeah, so Ramadan,
Really?
according to Muslims, not Christian website. You can check.
Mhm.
Be sure to check from Muslim website. In the month of
Can
Ramadan,
you name
violence.
a Muslim website?
Yeah, I will try to find you. Okay,
Okay, okay.
this is a Moroccan website. Morocco World News.
Christian, do you know what
Superiority,
crime is?
crime in Ramadan. Let me post the link. And they are talking about why crime increase in Ramadan. Let us see here. Give me a minute.
And I have another question, please.
All right.
Can I ask?
Go ahead.
Okay. Another problem I'm facing is when I'm debating with Muslims, they first of all, when I state something, they say this hadith is weak, or they only take what they like. I say this is Sahih. Sahih means good, right? And Hasan, because I've seen this. You do this. I say it's Sahih. It is from Sahih al-Bukhari, so there's no point of this of talking. This is a good hadith, but they say no. I only follow the Quran, and when I state the Quran, they give me some surahs and they back it up with hadiths. So they only take what they like, and if I say something, they say no, this is not how Muhammad said it.
First of all, when a Muslim he say the hadith is da'if, you just say to him, so you agree with me that Islamic books is full of corruption. If he say yes, he says, so how you can know which one is true? Plus, the Quran itself does not exist. The Quran itself is a hadith. If you go in the Quran and we type the word hadith, we will find the word appear many times in the Quran. And the Quran gives definition to itself. That is nothing but a hadith. All of those verses in the Quran using the word hadith. You see it in the screen?
Yes, I see.
All right.
I see.
So when you want
I don't speak no Arabic.
when you want to give interpretation for the Quran, Muhammad he claimed that interpretation for the Quran is interpretation of the hadith, as we see in chapter 12, verse number 21. Interpretation of the hadith. So here, teaching interpretation of what? The Muslim, they translate as of event, but the fact it says hadith. You go and you see the same. Chapter 12, verse number 101. Interpretation of the hadith. And then when the book of Moses is described, which is the Torah, the Quran call it hadith. Chapter 20, verse number 9. When it comes to you, the hadith of Moses, not the story of Moses in the translation. This is false translation. Let us see if we can find a translation. Use what it's called interpretation, whatever they call it, transliteration funny, huh? Let us see this one. Translation. I like it. Do you see it? Do you see Hadith of Moses? Hadith?
Yes.
Hadith of
What
Moses.
kind of language? This is English?
This is Arabic written in English letters. And this is what Muslims, they come to me. When they come here, I ask them to read a verse. They claim that they know Arabic, so they read this. Trying to fool us, claiming that they knew Arabic, but in fact they don't. So here you see that Moses' book is not even necessarily the Torah. It is a Hadith. So the word Hadith is the Quran. The word Hadith is everything Allah has sent. And we can find tons of verses. Let us continue. As an example, chapter 39, verse number 23. Allah He sent down the best of the Hadith, which means the Quran, a book. Change the translation. Or let us go to the English recitation of it. English Arabic. Where is the translation? All right. Allahu nazzala ahsana al-hadith kitaban. So what is the hadith? Is a book. What is that? The Quran. Chapter 39, verse number 23. So when the Muslims, they say the hadith is corrupted, they are calling the Quran to be corrupted, because the Quran itself is nothing but hadith. Are you with me?
Yes, I'm there. I'm listening.
All right. Anything else?
Yes. Yeah, sorry for disturbing. Two more questions.
All right.
And so I asked myself, when you constantly debate sheikhs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they know all the stuff. So my question is, are they sick? Because like when we have the hadith saying a shaitan got a male body part on his left knee and a female body part on his right knee, you must have some common sense to think, right? Like, why don't they think? Is that hard to put the pieces together and leave Islam? Like, what's so hard to? I don't understand why they don't leave Islam.
My friend, people who believe in a flying carpet, and you are talking about they have a sense. See, the Trinity does not make sense and it's not logical, but a guy who have a flying carpet can carry an army of a 3,500-mile long army. It makes sense. A prophet who was riding the flying carpet, he heard an ant saying to the other ants. And where he heard the ant in the valley of the ants. Where is that? Look like there is a state. It's part of United Nations. It's called the United States of Ants. We did not find it yet, but it's there, okay? And according to Muslim, this is where gold and silver grow, which is true. So when Suleiman, he reached the valley of the ants, one of the ants, she said to the other ant, take into your consideration, ants don't speak. Ants are deaf. They communicate only by chemical and vibration. They don't hear any sound. So till when they came to the valley of the ant, and if you don't like this translation here, by the way, Muhammadan, you can change the translator. You know, any translation you want. All of them for me is laughable. So now the guy, Suleiman, he arrived to the valley of the ant. One of the ant, she said, look, focus with me with the word said, O ye ants, get into your habitation, lest Suleiman and his host crush you. Now Suleiman, he laughed at her speech. And Suleiman, if you go 2 verses before, you will find Allah, he taught him the language of the birds. Yet Suleiman is speaking to the ants. Now, is this a da'if hadith? No. Is that a da'if Quran? Maybe. And then if you read the story, by the way, if you read the interpretation for the story, you would die laughing. The aunt, Suleiman, he arrested her, he questioned her, he said, come here. You know, like, who dare to say no to Suleiman? You know, who dare? I mean, imagine you are an ant, huh? And now Suleiman with his flying carpet and 3,500 long, mile long army. And now Suleiman, he heard you. I mean, how many billion ants there is in that valley? It's called the Valley of the Ants. But Suleiman, he heard one ant. Huh? I mean, he have a special radar, special frequency. He heard only one ant. So when Suleiman, he heard the ant, he started questioning her because he was so upset. How dare you to scare the ants from me? Don't you know that I am a just prophet sent by Allah? He said to the ant. The ant, she said to him, Suleiman, you are wrong. This is not why. Because I told them to hide because I was afraid. They will be tempted with your beauty. They will be tested. What? So if you read the story about this ant, which is Muslims' websites and Muslim books, is full of it. Islam is full of it anyway. So if you go here as an example, let us show you this. And this is in English.
But like, what is the reason of Islam? Like, what is the purpose?
The purpose of Islam, there is the same as many false religion. People need religion. People need religion. Therefore, the Hadith says that before Islam they used to, they find any stone, they go and do tawaf around it, and the Muslims do the same. So Muhammad, he copied the old cult.
He stole it.
Huh?
Oh, Muhammad stole it.
Stole what?
And the religion. I've seen.
Well, Muhammad, he is mixing religion together. Islam exists as a cult, as a pagan, from before Islam. This is why the Arab, they worship Allah. Allah have three daughters.
Because I was talking to a friend. I told him that because I've seen some same things in the Quran say this is almost like the Bible, but they say no.
Yeah, he stole many things. We don't know actually who was the one who stole them, because Muhammad maybe is not the one who put those in the Quran. We don't know. But when we debate Muslims, we debate them about what they believe. Anything else, my friend?
Yes, my next question. Is there something that can take you from Islam? Because all my friends here, they call themselves Muslims, but like they are far from the religion. Like,
there's nobody far from the religion, because a Muslim is someone who cheat, someone who lie, someone who fornicate, someone who do all kind of filth, and that's what make him Muslim. That's why Allah, he said, or Muhammad said, if you don't commit sin, Allah will destroy you and replace you with people who commit sin and ask for forgiveness. So
can you give me the Hadith, please, or the Quran verse, so I can show this to friends? Thank you.
So Muslims, when they are doing everything wrong, they are practicing the core of Islam. And let me show you the reference. All right. That's why Muslims, they like Islam, because simply in Islam you can do all kind of filth and still you are a good person. All what you need to do at the end of the day, you say Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, or clean your nose with water and the sin will drop out. So here it says, and this is a Sahih Muslim. The Muslim, they cannot say this is weak, you know. As you see, this is all is Sahih. It says it clearly that if you don't commit sin, Allah will destroy you and will replace you with people who commit sin. By him in whose hand is my life, if you were not to commit sin, Allah would sweep you out of existence, and he would replace you by those who would commit sin and seek forgiveness from Allah. So all what's required from a Muslim is not to commit sin. No. Is to commit sin. Is the opposite. To commit sin and ask for forgiveness. In fact, if you don't commit sin, Allah will destroy you. Which means
at the same time, they have to look for hasanat, right? So it doesn't make any sense to get in heaven.
We have to look for what?
They have to look for hasanat.
No. Just ask for forgiveness. All the rest is not important. All the rest, as you see, just ask for forgiveness. Commit sin. Allah, he enjoy people committing sin and begging him. It's like somebody he torture his dog. He make him hungry in order to control the dog, to make the dog obedience. So he abused the dog just for the sake of feeling that he is a master. And this is what Allah is about. He treats Muslims like dogs, and he abused them if they don't commit sin. So you commit sin, you are doing fine with me. And now you as a dog, you have to beg for forgiveness. And there is many solutions for sin in Islam. You do not need to do this actually. There's a solution, like you can say 100 times Bismillahi wa bihamdihi. If you say that, all your sin is gone. Or if you wash your nose 3 times, your mouth 3 times, your hand 3 times, all your sin is gone. So it's easy. Islam is an easy religion. There's no religion in the religion.
So Allah is not real, it's an imagination, it's a creation of Muhammad, right?
No, Allah is not real, but not the creation of Muhammad. Allah is exist for previous religions. The true name is Allah. La is the name of the moon god. Al is a word meaning God. Muhammad did not create the name. The name is exist for centuries and centuries before Islam. Muhammad, he just continue worshipping the same God of the pagan, Arab and non-Arab before him. All right,
Yes,
brother.
thank you, Christian.
You're welcome.